Good evening, day, morning, night. I got Cloud Piercer, a Treehouse IPA. This is, I believe, the first batch they've done of this. Has a new hop called Paradisi from Freestyle Hops in Upper Moutere, New Zealand. It also has peacherine and a hint of wynea. So all New Zealand hops. New Zealand hops are just exploding. So many different varieties, and surprisingly they can produce enough that breweries all over the world can use them. But yeah, Trios has all these peacherine beers, and I'm kind of getting tired of peacherine in their beers. I don't know. But I guess this one showcases Paradisi, so it should be exciting. New one, but all the New Zealand hops are have similar characteristics. They're higher in polyphenols than most hops. That's sort of the active ingredient. It's an antioxidant. It's very flavorful and aromatic, but it can also lead to extra haze that is milky, and that can also lead to more like throat burn, unpleasant, rough bitterness. So there it is. Looks like those are probably New Zealand mountains. Cloud Piercer, 7.2% alcohol, and that's very pale and hazy. That's how they've been doing a lot of their New Zealand beers, including their Fern series, which I think the Silver Fern, Red Fern, Black Fern, I think those ones aren't necessarily all New Zealand. Not totally sure. But this one's all New Zealand hops. Head looks pretty good. Bubbles aren't popping too fast, and it's getting some aroma already. Yep. It's got that chalky peaches, kind of peaches and cream thing. But yes, peachy, sweet orange. Just the classic New Zealand thing. A little bit white grape juicy. Maybe a little bit white winey, Sauvignon Blanc-y, but not so much. It's lacking some of the peppery notes that I get from some New Zealand hops, especially Nelson. What do they say? Juicy guava, zesty orange, mango. Is there mango? Maybe. Yeah, I think I like this more than just a peacherine focused beer. Maybe this Paradisi hop is up my alley. Ooh, it's thick. This is one of these beers that you definitely want to have pretty cold, because then you can really feel the dense, thick body. And yeah, these New Zealand hops, they can get kind of boozy and winey when they warm up. And we've got a pretty good head sticking around down there. Nice lacing. Yeah, it's a thick body. It's got some sweetness, but those very potent hops and the polyphenols are kind of drying it out a bit. But yeah, that's very, very full body. And I'm not getting any throat burn or anything like that yet. But wow, this is one of the thickest 7.2% IPAs I've ever had, maybe. And you can see that is like totally opaque. I can't see really any shadow of my finger in there. And we still got a nice cap of foam. Yeah, this is very well made. It seems like Treehouse's New Zealand focused IPAs are some of their best ones, besides their classic ones. So yeah, the peacherine I'm getting a little tired of, but this one, it's not too peacherine focused. I'm trying to see if there's a little bit of a dankness or something. Not much, a teeny bit. I'm not really getting much of of the classic treehouse yeast. They don't advertise this as using different yeast or different fermentation profile or anything, but it really seems like the New Zealand hops pull their yeast profile. Like they might be fermenting it similar to their classic IPAs, but just New Zealand hops are so different from American hops. Excuse me. Same with like their beer green that's Galaxy focused. That one, Galaxy's from Australia, and that one really seems quite different from Haze and Julius and Alter Ego, all of their classic American hopped IPAs. So it could be just because these hops are so unique. Yeah, it's lingering with, I guess it is a guava type thing. This interesting combination of tropical and stone fruit flavors. It's not just like, it's not really pineapple-y or anything. Yeah, it's very different from Mosaic and Citra. Yeah, I think I like this Paradisi hop. Though it would be cool to say combined Paradisi with, Mosaic or Citra or Amarillo. Try to get some like dankness, because there isn't really a lot of classic American dank green stuff coming out of this one. Maybe Paradisi and Galaxy. Galaxy has a bit of like a menthol green quality to it that sometimes I like, sometimes I don't. This one doesn't have like almost any of that. Like maybe there's a little bit of a cannabis note in there. Like a little bit. But I'm finding this quite drinkable. And there's a little bit of a chalky texture, but it's not taxing on the palate. And it's very big, soft feel that really carries the beer through. So it's good. This is 4.5 maybe for me. Just because so many parts of it are made well made and like pleasant to drink, and we still got a cap of foam on there. I didn't even pour any more. Yeah, this is a good one. Bye.